Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine, and if you're new here and you want to see more transformative content like this one, then go ahead and click my subscribe button to join the journey with me. Today, I'm diving deep into one of the topics that has truly become the foundation to everything that I've learned throughout this journey, and that is identity change and how creating an alter ego can actually help you reach your highest self. Identity isn't just how you see yourself. Identity is how you be yourself. It's your actions, it's your habits, it's your thoughts, it's your energy, and overall, it's your story. When you say things like, I'm just not that kind of person, guess what? You are telling the universe over and over again what version of you to keep creating. Identity is the foundation to receiving the manifestations that you want for yourself. Here's an example. A person who's obese can lose weight and get themselves to a healthy version of themselves physically. But then 3 months come and then they start going back into their old habits, binge eating, eating sweets, and not exercising. The reason why this happens is because identity is the foundation to your manifestations. Identity is what gets you to stay long term in your manifestations. An obese person can only stay long term at a healthy weight, not if they just change themselves physically, but they have to also change themselves mentally. If your identity still believes that they love to be lazy, that they love to indulge in a lot of sweets and overeat a lot, no matter what blessings come to you, no matter how hard you work for something and you actually do achieve it, it will not stay. It will not stay because their identity does not align with the physical reality. It does not believe that they are worthy of being this person, of being at this healthy weight. Their identity is still in the past. Their physical self could still look amazing, but their mentality is still the same. So they are bound to go back to their old identity. Consciously, we can want all these things for ourselves, but subconsciously, we don't actually really believe that we're worthy of this, that we're worthy and deserving of being this person, of having these things. This is so crucial when it comes to manifesting the things that you want for yourselves. Because if you don't have the foundation of the identity of your manifestations, they will disappear. They won't stay long unless you are the identity of those manifestations. In manifestation, there's a powerful idea, and it's you don't attract what you want, you attract who you are. When you begin to think, act, move, and speak like your future self, then your frequency will align to that timeline. No, it's not fake. No, it's not delusional. It's just you deciding to step into your truth before the results show up. Now, this is where it gets fun. Creating your alter ego. An alter ego is a version of you that holds the traits, the confidence, the mindset, and the power you're calling in. It's you without fear. Think about it. Beyonce created Sasha Fierce, a woman who steps onto stage and gives exactly what the audience paid for. She's confident, she's brave, and she steals everyone's attention as soon as she steps on that stage. Whether you like her or you don't, she will magnetically draw you in. Beyonce has gotten her hair stuck in a fan while performing. And you know what she continued to do? She continued to perform. Beyonce created Sasha Fierce, and Sasha Fierce is a woman who does not stop at all costs. This alter ego has shown the world why she's one of the most known female artists out there. Another one is David Goggins. I don't know if you guys know who David Goggins is. Maybe this is for my male viewers, but David Goggins is an extremely disciplined man who has gotten himself from a very dark, low mindset of his, from him being very obese to him putting himself through excruciating challenges. And throughout these challenges, he has created this phrase that he tells himself. And that phrase is, who's gonna carry the boats? Who is going to carry the boats? Whenever David Goggins is doing 100 push-ups and his mind is telling him he wants to stop, you know what David Goggins does? David Goggins goes and does 1,000 more push-ups to tell his mind that it's not true and that his mind is weak and that he is stronger than his mind. But all of this are just psychological techniques that are rooted in real transformation. For me, I created Christine Gale, my YouTube channel. I wanted to become a YouTuber since I was in elementary school. It's literally the reason why I needed to start wearing glasses. If you guys don't know, I was glued onto my iPad all the time watching YouTube videos. Bethany Moda was like my favorite one of them all, and I know a lot of you girls have watched her before. But I created Christine Gale and I started posting my first videos when I was in 6th grade, I believe, or 5th grade. And Christine Gale is a version of me that just does not overthink. She doesn't wait and she doesn't shrink herself to make others feel comfortable. When I was a little girl, I knew what my passion was, and I knew ever since I was that age what I wanted to be. I spent all my free time till this day passionately educating myself on transformative topics that could help me become a better version of myself. And since that day, I posted those videos, and that little girl did not think of what would other people think about my videos at all. I didn't think about if my classmates would see it. I didn't think about if my future self would watch it one day and cringe at myself because I'm no longer that person anymore. All I knew was that I was passionate about wanting to do this, and it's led me here today making these videos for you guys because I am so deeply passionate in wanting to share others the knowledge that I've learned that could help you guys reach your highest potential, and being that one person you can come across that will be telling you that anything and everything you could possibly imagine is possible for yourself because they all exist already for you. When I embody that energy, I talk different, I move different, and things start happening to me very fast. So here's how you start shifting into your new identity. Step one, define your future self. How do they walk? How do they talk, act, behave? What do they eat? What do they do? How do they treat themselves? Step two, create a name or symbol for your alter ego. An alter ego could literally be anything. It could be the color red. It could be lamp. It could be camera. It could be anything. An alter ego name should be something that resonates with you, that helps you snap into the future version of yourself right when you hear it. It's like a nickname. If you were to hear a stranger call you by your nickname and you look up and you see that it's a stranger and it's nobody you know, you're gonna be like, sorry, do I know you? Like, how do you even know my nickname? You're gonna feel kind of like weird. Like, do I not remember you? Sorry. But if somebody you do know calls you by your nickname and you look up and you see them, you're like, oh, hey, like, you automatically change into that person, whoever that person sees you as, whether that's you being this funny person, being this nice person, being this dark humor person, whoever that person is, as soon as you hear your nickname being called, you automatically transform into that person. That is how an alter ego name should feel like for you. Step three, dress like them. talk like them, move like them. This is all about putting yourself at that identity so that your frequencies can align to that future person. And step 4, drop the old stories. Every time you say, I can, you are literally breathing life right back into the version of you that you're trying to leave behind. You're breathing them right back. So stop with the old stories. Now, here's what helped me stay consistent in identity change: journal as your new self. I personally love to journal to God. I love to thank God for the things that necessarily haven't came here yet, manifesting it, journal it, and speak it into existence. There's studies that have been made that when you put pen to paper and write down your manifestations in present tense, it increases your chances of actually getting them in the physical reality, because you already are putting it in the physical reality by writing them down. So it's crucial that when you are journaling, you need to take out all the future tense words and replace them with present tense words. Instead of saying I will, I want, say I am, I have, I'm so grateful. Being grateful is one of the easiest ways to manifest and attract. It's one of the easiest affirmations because you're being grateful. You're being grateful even when things haven't even happened yet, but you're feeling the emotion as well. Grateful, that means joy, happiness. So when you feel those emotions, that's added energy, that's added frequency, getting you closer to the future version of yourself. Next is mirror work. Now, this will sound crazy, but trust me, mirror work is when you look at a mirror and you realize that person is you. It's you being consciously aware that this is you. I am looking at me right now. I can see myself right now. This is me. I can touch myself right now. It's not just you every day passing by the mirror and you think you're looking at yourself. You're not really looking deeply into yourself. Some of you, it might be easy for you to already do this, and some of you might have a hard time, like, what do you mean, Christine? Like, look at myself. You just have to relax. And if the first day you don't know how it works, keep trying it. All you need to do is just look at yourself in the mirror and not think of anything, but just look at yourself and realize that that is you. And when you start getting comfortable with this, it's gonna feel very emotional. I know for me, it felt very emotional because I'm just an emotional person, okay? But it made me realize that, wow, like this is really me. I never want to talk down about myself. I never will allow anyone to talk down on me. I want to take care of myself. This is my soul's body that I'm feeling right now, that I'm touching right now, that I could see right now, that has been nurturing me since the day that I was born. Once you get used to seeing yourself, I want you guys to start including affirmations. An affirmation is when you say present tense words to yourself in a positive way. I'm so beautiful. I love my long black thick hair. I love the way my face shape is. I love how I'm able to go into a room and steal everyone's attention. People compliment me every single day. I inspire people to be better versions of themselves every single day. I have such a beautiful family. I have friends who love me. I'm filled with peace, love, and happiness. And every single day is a beautiful day to me. And all of this might sound fake, but what I want to say to you when you're making affirmations is that your affirmations need to sound believable to you. So don't think extreme. This is where people go wrong. They think so extreme and then they try and they keep trying, but they never feel the emotion of actually believing that it's real, because it sounds just so outrageous for their identity as of right now to even believe that what they're saying is true. I need you to think of things that sound like, you know what, I feel like I can achieve that. Let's say money, for example, right? Let's just say as of right now, you make like $1,000 for a week, right? If you're trying to manifest money, I want you to think of an amount that sounds like believable. Like it sounds like, okay, like I can get that. Not something like, oh my gosh, like maybe $2,000. Sounds believable, right? Not, oh my gosh, I want $1 million. Don't we all want $1 million? Think of things that sound believable, and that is how you start. With anything that goes with this journey, you guys, you have to start small. You can't get things in such a fast way. Maybe some people can get lucky in that way, but that's not attainable for every single person. So think of something small and use that as your affirmation. And every time you look in the mirror in the morning, I want you to say those affirmations, whether it's 10 that you make, 5, or even just one. Every time you just do at least one thing, you guys, you are getting 1% better. You are getting one step closer to becoming that version of yourself. Next is visual triggers. Visual triggers can be a piece of clothing, it could be a necklace, it could be your glasses, or simply it's your uniform that you wear to work every day. A visual trigger is something that helps you step into your alter ego. A lot of people don't realize, but we have a lot of visual triggers that put us into many alter egos of ours. The uniform that you use to work is your like costume that helps you get into that alter ego, that persona of yours that you show when you go to work. If I'm putting on my uniform right now for work, I know that I have to be professional. I know that I have work to do and X, Y, and Z. I know that I can't be unprofessional. I know I can't be on my phone all the time. There's certain limits and boundaries and standards that you already hold for yourself with those alter egos of yours. Like I said, it could be your glasses, it can be your necklace, or it can even be your favorite scent that just helps you, just makes you feel so beautiful, makes you just want to put on a nice outfit, makes you want to do your hair, makes you want to do your makeup. Those are all visual triggers. And lastly is conscious action. Conscious action is one of the most important one out of all of these, because conscious action is what helps you start that foundation of your identity. I don't care if you're laying on bed for the whole entire day on your phone. If at least in one of those hours you could stop and ask yourself consciously, would my future self be doing this? And when you ask yourself that thing, well, it's up to you. Are you going to keep doing what you've been doing, or are you going to do what your future self would do? Maybe you don't start that day, but all I ask is that you're consciously aware. You at least ask that question, because maybe that first week you say that to yourself and you're like, I'm still going to go on my phone. But then maybe you get so used to it that the second week you're like, you know what? Let me at least just sit on a chair and be on my phone. The next week, you're gonna be like, you know what, maybe just let me get my phone and let me go on a treadmill at the gym or something. It's all about progress and getting yourself to be 1% better than who you were in the past. Give yourself grace, but at the same time, you need to push yourself to be uncomfortable so that you could get comfortable, so that you can become that future self of yours. So manifestation isn't just rituals. It's actually reality shaping, and the reality starts with your identity. You don't manifest a dream life by chasing it. You become the version of you who is already living it. Your alter ego isn't a mask, it's a bridge. And on the other side is you, fully expressed, fully aligned, and fully unstoppable. So if you really resonated with this video and enjoyed it and felt like it was your calling and you want to see more content like this, then again, hit my subscribe button to join the journey with me, where you can watch all these other videos that I have posted. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye.